सांस को अपनाए, ध्यानी बन जाए। 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 सांस को अपनाए, सांस को अपनाए, सांस को अपनाए, ध्यानी बन जाए। सांस को अपनाए, ध्यानी बन जाए। ये दुनिया कैसे बदलेगी हमसे, हमसे। ये दुनिया कैसे बदलेगी हमसे, हमसे। हम खुद को कैसे बदलेंगे ध्यान से, विज्ञान से, आत्मज्ञान से। खुद को जानो, तुम क्या हो, पहचानो, तुम क्या हो, तुम क्या हो, तुम क्या हो, तुम क्या हो। सांस को अपनाए, ध्यानी बन जाए। 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 तुझ में मुझ में क्या अंतर है, पशु पक्षी भी जीव है। तुझ में मुझ में क्या अंतर है, पशु पक्षी भी जीव है। जीने का हक सबको है, हम सब सारे एक है। ध्यान कर, शाकाहारी बन, आत्मज्ञानी बन। खुद को जानो, तुम क्या हो, पहचानो, तुम क्या हो, तुम क्या हो, तुम क्या हो, तुम क्या हो। ध्यानी बन जाए, बन जाए, बन जाए, बन जाए। ध्यानी बन जाए, बन सांस को अपनाए, ध्यानी बन जाए।
We are here for experiences. Meditation gives you that experience which you want very badly, which is necessary at that time. Whatever is necessary at that time, at the given time, will be given. We have to absorb the experiences, any kind of experience. Supposing if you don't get any experience, you have to absorb that. You have to learn patience when you don't have experience. When you have some experience, you have to experience it. Experimentation, experiencing, then expressing is the way. Experiment is doing meditation. Experience is having an experience. Then you must be able to express that. That will complete the process. So, everybody should experiment with meditation. Everybody should experience in meditation. Everybody should express whatever they have got. That is, they have to share with others. Only when you share will that experience will be complete. When you experiment, when you experience, when you express, you will get enlightenment. You have to understand your experiences. When you give a vocal shape, you will understand your experiences. So, experimentation, experiencing, expressing will lead you to corresponding enjoyment and enlightenment. That is the whole process. Keep on doing experimentation. When you are not doing meditation, you are not experimenting with meditation. Whenever you are sitting in meditation, you are starting an experiment. Start an experiment. You don't know where it is going. What results will be there? There you stay, in that unknowing. Then you will have an experience. Supposing you don't have any experience, you have an experience of patience, perseverance. So you have to experience patience and perseverance. They are very important. Expressing will give you enlightenment. We all want to be enlightened, isn't it? Then the way is to express our experiences. You should not express your thoughts. You should express your experiences. Thoughts are not to be shared. Experiences are to be shared. Thoughts are of the mind. Experiences are of the existence. Your existence is very important. Your existential realities are very important for us. Your existential realities are absolutely relevant to us, which will add to our experience of life. Not your thoughts. We don't care for your thoughts. We care for your experiences. Experiences will come only through experimentation. Experimentation means closing the eyes and observing the breathing. Deeply observing the breathing. You are happy with yourself. You are not unhappy with yourself. In that happy state of mind, experience will happen to anybody. We look forward to that experiences. We share that experiences. That's why we listen to others. Listening is a deep healing process. Others' experiences are very, very important for us.
Happy morning, dear friends and masters. A wonderful afternoon, evening. There is a deep meaning in that video. Thoughts are not to be shared, experience to be shared. Then I become more efficient. Thoughts are out of knowledge, out of the conscious mind, which is superficial. Things that we share, the experiences, are what is the wisdom that stays with us. So then it is not more energetic. And Buddhasya Foundation or Patriji always encouraged sharing experiences, not sharing what we know, that we don't implement, to know that as an experiential wisdom. But what we share as an experience goes to the hearts of the people, then to the mind. What we share as knowledge is going from mind to mind. It won't get absorbed. You know it. The authenticity of somebody, something is being shared. Welcome to this fourth week of our program. If the purpose of being in this body is to experience more and more in life, then manifestation becomes an important process. To understand this process of manifestation, that I want to experience more, and so if there is a process that is helping me experience more, and then we understood right in that week one that our thoughts and feelings create our outer reality. Our observation creates many possibilities in the quantum field. Scientifically, how the quantum physics is saying that there are infinite possibilities for us to experience, and then our attention, our observation is bringing that possibility into the physicality. And so if my goal is to experience more, to know myself more, when we experience more, we know more. And the goal of meditation is to know ourselves more. The goal of any human life is to experience more, to know more, against a plan. Everyone comes with a set of experience that they want to go through. And so against a plan, whatever that is that we want to experience, we want to create things into our life. Some want to become expert in cooking. Some want to become expert in sharing specific knowledge about something. Some want to be an expert in doing service, social service. Some want to do spiritual service. Some want to do many things. Everybody wants to do something. If thoughts and feelings create a reality, manifestation process is about figuring out our understanding, learning and practicing the techniques that are going to help us to stay focused towards what we want. Scientifically, once we establish that thoughts and feelings create reality, then manifestation is to see that our thoughts and feelings are always aligned towards what we are looking for. It's called changing your state of being. There are two levels of manifestation. One is to change your state of being, so you attract things into your life, and then stay focused towards things that you want, then you're attracting that, you're accelerating that experience into your life. Change the state of being. Become a more positive, miraculous thinking being by default. So then you're allowing things to happen for you. Then stay focused towards specifically, tactically on things that you want now and here. And then you are bringing that experience pretty directly. Like if somebody wants to heal, that broken bone you want to heal, you sit down, we're focused on it. First we change our state of being. A being that is telling us that everything is possible. Before, a state of being is that, okay, now everyone told me this is not possible, so it's not going to happen. because of my age, because of the depth of injury, because of this, because of that, medical science. So it's not possible. And so it's got to be, I've got to be like this. And so there is a different state of being. You wake up, that's how you think. To that, we move into a new state of being, which is saying, it is a possibility. Quantum field is saying it. My thoughts are going and creating that possibility. It is actually causing that circuit to be formed as an experience. And so I know I can bring that and then I can heal. And so I'm going to focus on it. This is a new state of being. So first we switch. When we change our state of being, then we are allowing things to come into our life. And then if we learn techniques to focus on that healing of that bone, growing of that business, it doesn't matter if the business has got a small market or no, you got key people, you lost key people, thinking that now you can't grow it. Doesn't matter what the condition is. Having the understanding that infinite possibilities exist to manifest, and so then staying very open is a new state of being we develop. And then staying focused on what you're looking for. So we'll understand this aspect. Today in our masterclass, the 5 steps to manifest. The 5 steps that help us to change our state of being, and they help us to stay focused on specific things that we are looking to accelerate into our life. Something that seems to be working consistently for each one and everyone when they are patiently, with perseverance, pursue their goals. Patiently means they have an acceptance. That means they don't crib about not having it. They have an acceptance. They're patient about it. They know that it's going to happen. They're patient. They're waiting for it. There's no sadness. When you have patience, there's no sadness. So that means you are happy in the moment and then you're waiting patiently for that thing to happen. And then perseverance is not giving up. You're not giving up. Without giving up, you're continuing to think about, put our attention, and so things happen. So the 5 steps that will help us to achieve these 2, dear friends. Of course, we've been learning several concepts. Meditation is the foundation for all of manifestation. So with the understanding of quantum physics principles, that observation manifests that any of those infinite possibilities, we look to understand the 5 steps. After meditation, relax yourself. Let's go into the meditation. We're practicing breath mindfulness meditation. Our goal is to empty the mind and stay in that empty state for as long as we can. Thousands of thoughts in the mind. When we observe our breath with our eyes closed, our mind becomes empty. So the posture is what you see on the screen. Cross your feet at ankle, fingers into fingers, hands comfortably in your lap, eyes closed, specs removed. 3 things. And then you observe your breath. When you observe your natural breath, take any point in the nose, preferably in the middle of the eyebrows. When you observe the breath, the mind becomes empty. And be in the state of emptiness for as long as you can. In case you have thoughts, attention back to the breath again, and again observe the breath. And again, slowly go into the empty state. This is called breath mindfulness meditation. That means you utilize the breath to go into this empty state. And then once you are in the state of emptiness, you are there. You are there either in a trance state or you are in a consciously aware, but you're not aware of your body or environment, but you know something is happening. So when you are in this empty state, there may be sensations in the body, there may be some kind of visions, feelings. If you are experiencing those, be a witness to them. In case you have thoughts, attention back to the breath again, but otherwise be a witness to the experience that you're going through and continuously be there. So this is called breath mindfulness meditation. Towards that, we'll express gratitude. So before starting this process, we are doing something called heart elevation. Just follow my guidance for it. Very simple to elevate ourselves into a better, good mood, joyous mood. Relax yourself, dear friends. Sitting comfortably with your eyes closed. Relax your body.
My dear friends, keep your hands on your chest area. With your eyes closed, rest your attention on your breath and on your sacred heart. Take a slow, long, relaxing breath. And can you feel your beautiful heart? Breathe more. Of that long, relaxing breath. And feel that seat of all emotions. Which is binding all life with its love energy. With its compassion energy. Can you feel the love, compassion, inside your beautiful heart? Relive a moment from your life of love, of compassion. Recollect an event from your life of love, of compassion, and feel more of that love energy, of that compassion energy, and expand that energy field of your heart center. Where your attention goes, there the energy flows. Feel that energy going beyond your body or to every corner of this planet Earth. All life is connected deep inside with specks of energy, intricately connected in this quantum entanglement. experience of life multiply when we become one with each other. When we become one with everything and everybody. Love is the way. Compassion is the way. Gratitude, appreciation, adventure are all the ways to become one with everything again. Feel. Dear friends, let's go into breath mindfulness meditation. Your fingers into fingers. Rest your hands comfortably in your lap with your eyes closed. Observe your normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath, dear friends. In this meditation, we observe our natural rhythm of our own breath. No forceful inhalation, no forceful exhalation, dear friends. Observe your natural breath. Be with your breath. Become one with that in-breath and the out-breath, dear friends. Allow yourself observe your gentle, peaceful, natural in-breath and the out-breath. When we observe our breath, our mind becomes empty. When the mind is empty, we slowly experience that emptiness, that quantum energy field all around. Be with your breath. Observe your in-breath and the out-breath. It's natural to have thoughts, and you recognize gently come back to observing the breath. Be with your breath. Become one with the in-breath and the out-breath. And allow yourself to slowly and slowly become empty of all thoughts in your mind. As your mind is becoming empty, can you feel any sensations in your body? Be with your breath and allow yourself to slowly and slowly become empty of all thoughts in your mind. Allow yourself to become one with your breath. And allow yourself to become totally empty of all thoughts in your mind. And as your mind is empty, can you find that emptiness inside of you, all around you? As you are becoming one with your breath, can you feel any sensations in your body? Can you feel that emptiness all around your body? Allow yourself to merge into your breath. And become one with an emptiness where there is no body, where there is no thing, no one, in no place and no time. This is the time for yourself, dear friends. Allow yourself to invest your attention and energy onto your breath and slowly experience this emptiness of no body, no thing on your left side, on your right side. become aware of that emptiness, of the infinite depth of that emptiness. Spreading far and wide, all around you, beyond your body, beyond your room, beyond this planet, into the edges of this universe. All emptiness is energy. Become aware of that unlimited energy in this quantum field of infinite possibilities and opportunities. Everything that you have ever experienced or will experience is here in this field as energy, waiting to happen into a physical reality. With our attention and observation, stay aware of this emptiness as no body, as no thing, and allow yourself to connect into this energy of healing, of mystic, of miracles, of love, of empowerment, or whatever that you can become aware of. And allow yourself to stay connected to this endless field of all possibilities, this infinite blackness, darkness, void of nobody, of nothing. The longer we stay in this field of unknown, the more you create possibilities into your life. yourself. To merge into this emptiness. Where everything is connected to everything else. This is your greater mind. Go deeper and deeper. Friends, let's express gratitude. Gratitude for living this beautiful life. Be grateful to your parents for giving us this intelligent connection to this universe. Be grateful to our teachers and mentors for expanding our knowledge and wisdom. Be grateful to all the people in your life, your family, your friends, relatives, colleagues, partners, everybody, for helping us learn so many things. Be grateful to this grand nature, to the animals, the birds, the fish, all the planets and stars, for inspiring that awe in us every moment and being that mystical energy into our lives. Be grateful to all the things we use, the technology, the places we visit, the systems that support us, the governments and companies, various people who help us. Be grateful to yourself for caring for you, for caring for others, for allowing consciousness to explore through you. Be grateful to this intelligent energy field for allowing us to experience so much more in this life. Gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership. Relax your body. Feel your body. Relax yourself and let the autonomous nervous system repair the body. As you relax, recollect your experience from the session. How did you feel? What have you seen? Who have you become? And whenever you are ready, you can keep your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds and then open your eyes. Okay, dear friends. Hope you enjoyed the session. The 5 steps to manifest are very powerful. We understand the science, then we allow the experience of the science to happen. We are 2 things, that energy entity and matter entity. In the energy entity, we have this infinite power there. In the matter entity, we have the infinite power. One is infinite power of the soul, another is infinite power of the mind. A conscious mind has got infinite capability, neuroscience. Its ability to visualize, its ability to store, its ability to learn, everything is infinite, meaning there is so much out there. The amount of memory it has is significantly huge. So utilizing all of that power and utilizing that infinite power of this quantum field, which by now, and then if those of you not listen to it, go back to listen to the day 5 of the quantum field of intelligence, the energy that out there, that we are connected, we are that energy. And so then we have this unlimited power. And so utilizing that unlimited power of that consciousness
and utilizing unlimited power of our mind. These two combined is what manifestation is. Why not? Why not use it to make most out of our every moment? Why not use what is there available at our disposal to create things? There are a lot of myths about manifestation for people. Too many myths. Thinking that spirituality is opposite to manifestation. And by doing so, they keep blocking things they want in their life, but then always they keep blocking things into their life. Yet they say, no, I'm accepting, everything will come to me, but they don't come because they block things. Science is very clear now that unlimited possibility of the energy becomes matter with our observation. So somewhere, sometime we're always making an intention to make things happen into our life. And so then it comes into our life. We'll go into the detail, but first let's understand the 5-step process of manifestation. And during this week, we'll understand some of the myths and why I fundamentally believe that every meditator must possess these techniques at different levels of degree, of different degrees of depth that they want to utilize it for. Some are very intensely using it, some are using light-hearted, but at the end of the day, everybody is utilizing the techniques in some form or the other. So we understand it, then I think it becomes easy. So the foundation principle for 5 steps of manifestation is that thoughts and feelings create our outer reality. Our observation manifests possibilities of the quantum field. So this is the foundation. Now, what is the goal of it? Is to realize anything that we have. It's not at all material. It's creation. It can be anything. It can be going after creating a great service project. It can be great company. It can be great relationship. It can be knowing about yourself more. Many things. So the step 1 in this process is to developing single point mindedness. The thing is, it's very common sense, right? If my thoughts create reality, then I need to stay focused on what I'm looking for. So we need focus. Focus towards things that we really care. And go away from things that we don't care. Both are important. Because our mind is wandering, and the mind is wandering every 4 to 6 seconds. It's going off somewhere. And that somewhere is often things that we do not want. How that will not happen to us is where it is going and putting it in attention. How it will not happen is where the attention is. The attention is always on things that are not required, that are like that poor health, that poor thing, that traffic and things like that. Things that are not really of value to you, but that's where the attention is of the mind. So focus is so essential. And we say meditation is at each step is that thing. Now focus is not just concentration. This last 3 weeks, we're understanding that meditation is developing physical health. Meditation is helping emotional intelligence significantly. We'll also understand in another session how meditation increases our powers of the mind. But we need all of them. We need our physical vitality, we need our intelligence, we need our emotional quotient, all of them to be higher, allow them to be good so that you can stay focused. For example, if my backache keeps recurring, if a migraine headache keeps recurring, you would not be able to focus, and seriously you're trying to grow your business, grow your nonprofit, manifest something, but then suddenly this health keeps coming in the between, right? So what is the way to permanently get rid of this health? Meditation. I've got a lot of anger. Somewhere too much attachment is there for this thing, that thing. So when you're too attached and certain things don't happen the way you expect, so again you lose focus, emotionally derailed. Small things to big things. Somebody, you have an office, somebody says something about your work, you get so much emotional deregulation, then for the next 2 days, you only think about how can this tell me, that say something about me. You forget all the project, instead it's only that thing that's running. How to clarify, how to explain, how to do this, how to put the other person down, everything is around that. So we completely got derailed. So emotional intelligence is essential. Physical health is essential. Ability to learn new things, relearn is essential, your mind powers. If you're serious about growing your business, if you're serious about building up the nonprofit, and that requires you to travel around, apart from requiring courage and strength, every time you travel, you got to learn a lot of things. You got to learn a lot of things. You can't be continuously dependent on somebody else, something else doing it for you. And so that ability to learn, a lot of times, the research shows that a lot of times people don't take up because they feel they are not that strong in their memory or their ability to learn new things. They feel now it's already 40. Oh no, there's no way I can learn something new now. How can I go to that country? No, there's no way. I don't know anything about how to deal with immigration, this and that. I can't start a business because I'm not good at mathematics. I'm not good at numbers. I'm not good at numbers. And so I cannot do this. So we pull back, and many a times when we feel we don't have adequate powers, we don't even know about it. We just feel it is truth that I'm not good at maths. That's the truth, is how we feel because we believed into it. Developing our abilities to learn, to relearn our mind powers, your concentration, your reading ability, your learning ability, your thought power, many of those powers that are there, the 7 mind powers. That meditation is slowly and slowly building us. So first step, dear friends, is to develop these 3 things: physical vitality, intelligence, the mind intelligence to learn more, and then emotional regulation, essential. 25% emotional regulation increase in 6 to 8 weeks of meditation practice. So people who are looking to really influence their outcomes, and then if they seriously practice meditation for 6 to 8 months, they've got a great level of emotional control. And of course, the physical body is becoming greatly supporting them in many, many ways. So all those things that are there, my indigestion, my backaches, my migraine headaches, my asthmatic problems that I can't go because, Bangalore has got all this allergic things. So if I go there immediately, I get this, all those will vanish. 6 months, much lesser. So that means then we are setting ourselves up towards focusing on things that we don't want. Meditation, clearing the mind so that 95% unwanted thought goes away. And so the 5% wanted thought, the focused on it. We no longer crib about the traffic. It becomes an experience, that's all. We go for a meeting towards a manifestation, towards a business, and then we get stuck in the traffic for 2 hours. Then next 3 days, we're talking about it, how it spoiled my meeting. But we will not anymore think that way. Instead, we're more solution-oriented, we're no longer problem-oriented. So dear friends, so first step in manifestation is to take on to develop these 3 powers. And the meditation is a great tool for it. A free, natural, most powerful tool. The second step in manifestation We are talking of foundationally changing our lives. So meditation, foundationally building PQ, IQ, and EQ. That's the first step there. Body, physical body, mind body. All three are built significantly. The second thing, this is where many a times we do not allow things to happen. Recognizing there is unlimited possibility. Second step is to recognize that there is unlimited possibility. And then being open for that. What does it mean? Tomorrow, you have a project deadline to deliver. And today, you know that you only satisfied 70% of the requirements. So here is how the dialogue goes the day before. Hey guys, I don't think we're going to get there. 30%, I know the client is mad last time. He's going to be super mad. It's okay, I think we're going to have it tomorrow. This is going to be a terrible meeting. This is how the dialogue goes through the sales guy, the account reps, and then the delivery heads, everybody. Because tomorrow, it's going to be the worst day possible. We've got to face it. I know where we are, we got here. What they miss is, tomorrow can get delayed by a month. What they miss is that senior executive who is always harsh might probably not checking into office tomorrow, and then so somebody else conducts it. What they miss is the guy will come in, the persons will come into the meeting, and then they may be focused only in 3-4 things, and that 70% you've done, and say, wow, this is great. 70%, you've done these core things that have been pending for a long time for a company, the project. So this is brilliant. So there are many other possibilities of that meeting still going really well, if only we allow it to happen. We're always thinking based on our past. Our past is telling us that people are problem-oriented, they're going to raise issues, and they're going to be trying to hold us to the wall. And so then we keep thinking that way only. But then this step 2, the Sutra 2, really the sutras, not steps. The Sutra 2 is saying that develop openness to possibilities, wait till the last minute. Anything can happen. Wait till the last minute, anything can happen. A lot of business leaders look to take decisions until they don't take the decisions in the last minute. Decisions. But we do not conclude on anything until the last minute, because any miracle can happen, any change can happen. Anything can happen. We all have seen sometimes, just by working overnight, you cannot imagine things will change. For example, I clearly remember at Pyramid Valley, when we were trying to build this project, first time in the year 2008, we are organizing this international conference, Global Congress of Spiritual Sciences. International scientists are coming, first time. About 10 of them we invited, including people like Raymond Modi. And so they're all going to come. And here, the day before, we had about 350 delegates are coming. And the day before, the previous night, and for the delegates, part of it is about half of them are going to stay in tents. And so we need common toilets. So the toilet block, you can't believe the previous night, more than half the toilets did not even have the fittings done. The flooring was not even complete previous night. And so I was a managing trustee that time. I don't remember what was the role I was doing, but definitely I'm the coordinator for this event. It was tough to take because next morning, how do you face? All the delegates were coming in with give accommodation, but there's no toilet facility to show. It's crazy. It's a 7-day program. But to a great surprise, by the 12 o'clock the next day, the team came together and then it was made. They have been put up. All the fittings have been done, barring some 10%. Things have been done to recognize that possibility exists, that it will go smooth, that things can happen, anything can happen physically, or how does it happen? We can't tell. Being open to any possibility, dear friends, is very, very important until the last minute. If we do step 1 and step 2, right, regular meditation and recognizing the possibilities exist, I'm going to stay open. I don't conclude. You want good deals in booking tickets? Oh, this is the last minute travel season. This is festival season. This is that season. And so it's going to be very expensive. So you go there, expensive. People used to ask us, we used to travel quite a bit by train. How is that you always get train reservation? We don't get it. You stay open. In the last minute, you book tickets and then we still get something at the other because you stay open. If you stay closed and they keep thinking it's not going to happen because your thoughts create reality, they're not going to happen. So, dear friends, understanding that there is everything that possibility exists, promotions, deals, business deals, you get to hear the news that, oh, the client has already decided that, they're going to award this to somebody else. But the serious salespeople, they understand it, that any change will happen till the last minute. But we conclude before. Well, they've already made a decision. A client will tell you on your face, I'm not going to give you this. So they'll come back and say, oh, they've said it in my face. What more you want? Being open to the possibility. There is this story about a Disney distributor of paintings. This person who created a store in New York as a gallery, art gallery, and then he recognized that if it doesn't sell Disney paintings, then he's not going to make it ever, because Disney is about art. And so he wanted to pursue a license to carry Disney paintings in the gallery. So this gentleman pursued for 5 years because he knows that it's possible. As part of his persuasion, he went there and then sat in physical meetings. The very senior vice president, senior executives of Disney told him on his face, point blank, don't waste your time, we're not going to give you. But then that did not deter him. He said, oh, this person is too strong. Let me wait until this person moves on, because large companies, people move on. It's a possibility, right? He waited. That person moved on to some other role. Somebody else came. So he went back again. Just staying open to that thing, that there is a possibility that I get another opportunity. I go back and then talk to them about this, is called staying open, dear friends. And so then we keep creating opportunities we have the opportunities that we keep bringing that possibility into our life. Step 2, got to stay open. Now, what is it allowing? Our regular meditation, when we are into meditation, when you're placing our attention to this quantum field every day when you're there, our analytical mind is dropped and we are experiencing something different. We are experiencing what we call miracle, that experiencing that uncommon to happen. When an uncommon is happening, we feel that, okay, we are on the right path. What is uncommon? In our company acquisition, for example, plenty of examples that we keep looking at. My company acquisition time, something very uncommon. In the very early stage of acquisition by IBM, very early stage, we were a few $1 million business. And here is what we call, IBM had this business unit called GTS. The business head, the CEO, you call it the business head, a senior VP, who runs $30+ billion business, $30+ billion business. In the very early stage, he came and visited Sanofi office. That too without the CEO's presence. Normally, these execs don't even care if the other side senior management exists. And I was sitting in US, but here, this person wanted to come and then meet our team. Early stage. And things, having uncommon happening there. It's uncommon to have somebody like that. But that is a possibility that has happened. Things happen in the least expected way. And when you see them, then you know that something is cooking here, something is brewing here, you can go in. But when we are doing this every day into meditation, place ourselves into this quantum field, we are tuning into all these uncommon things happening, that possibilities coming into our life. You may say, what is the chance of this competitive exam getting delayed? Or what is the chance of that invigilator, the evaluator overlooking at my question paper, my answer paper, and so giving me extra marks? What is the chance of it? The chance may be any amount, but the possibility exists. And so you may not be fully prepared, but you can still crack the entrance exam. You got to stay open. That miracle can happen. That one possibility of, billions can still happen. And that is happening when you are in this quantum field every day. So that is step 2, to stay, allowing ourselves to stay open, is to be in the field of quantum as much as time as possible. We are doing it every day. So step 3 then, dear friends, and when you have 1 and 2, then we are already there. When you have 1 and 2, we are then by default allowing things to happen. We are focused, and then we are allowing things to happen. 2 things. We are focused and allow things to happen. So all the default creation is happening for people. Default. By default, now meditators say, I'm expecting, I thought about it, it comes. I thought about somebody, I can't believe that it just came into my life just like that. They're seeding an intention, so things are coming in their way. Called default creation. We'll learn the remaining steps later, day after tomorrow at 7:30. But today, we'll go into a little bit of understanding of these 3 remaining steps on Wednesday. Let me ask Srila Saraswati to share a few words on this.
Good morning, sir.
Yes.
Manifestation, I thought that it's opposite to spirituality initially. Then when I realized that the spirituality is not renunciation, it is living your life to the full extent of what you can. In that way, then when I thought about it, then I was convinced that yes, whatever experiences we need to have, we must have it. We should not have that lack of feeling in our mind saying that, oh, I couldn't do this, I couldn't do that. There is nothing called could not do it or cannot do it. That's what I realized when I attended your class of manifestation. And then, as I always say, I did around 7 things in the manifestation vision board, and then one by one, everything is coming true. Whether it is my company or my relationships or building a pyramid, buying a new bigger house for the pyramid, and further in the business, everything is happening simultaneously. So which I never thought about, it. And then the best thing happened in those sessions is the clarity, because of the meditation, and then the way you took us through the entire process of these 5 steps. That gave me a lot of clarity, saying that what I exactly wanted, because I was too confused. Shall I do this? Shall I do that? Or shall I do the other things? But by following these steps, the best thing happened is the clarity part of it. Yes, this is what is my purpose. This is what I'm trying to do. So let me go ahead in this direction. And of course, the entire thing happened so smoothly and so surprisingly, miraculously, as you say, that everything fell in place. Everything fell in place without even expectation of that this is possible to happen like this. So that's a wonderful experience which I'm having. And then every day is a miraculous day for me. Every day is something or other I'm experiencing, saying that yes, there's nothing called impossible now. As I used to read that word impossible, I am possible, and I used to laugh at it, saying that, oh, people will say whatever they want. But when I truly experienced it, I strongly believe in it. And thanks to you, sir, for all this. And then the entire flip happened in my mind, saying that yes, manifestation is possible, and then we can live our life the way we want, and then we can have all the experiences which we want. Thank you, sir. Thanks.
Wonderful. Thank you. Having the true understanding that I am possible, I think is what we get to see, because everything is experiential. With our experience, nobody can deny it. We can deny somebody's knowledge, but experience cannot be denied because we have had it. That's why Patriji is so big. It's all about experience. It is not about learning and then it's then intellectual. It's not an intellectual process. Thank you. You've been amazing. I'm amazed at your sequence of manifesting, but consciously. I think the key is to create consciously, not recklessly. We are not becoming a Hitler. We are becoming a Mahatma Gandhiji, conscious creation in a way that is beneficial to not only me, to everybody. That's the key. And with meditation, we cannot go any way other than that. Our creation has to be conscious that it is beneficial not only to me, to the environment, the planet, and to all the people around. We are going there. We are not at all worried. And we understand all the steps. I'm never worried in my mind that if we're giving these powerful techniques and then what people are going to use to do 5 houses, 6 houses, 8 houses, it's not going to happen. They're going to fulfill the core desire that is required, but the desires are slowly moving towards needs of the people. And so it is only needs they're going to go after. Because like any other game,
I can vouch for it, sir. I can vouch for it. The same house we negotiated before, it was never agreed, because that time we wanted a big house. But next time when I wanted to build a pyramid behind it, it automatically happened.
Yeah. Yes, I'm sure it's going to happen. It's going to happen. All right, Fred. So thank you very much for joining. We will have tomorrow, Karthikeyan sir is going to join us to share his thoughts and messages after meditation. He's our guest tomorrow. Normally, sir is coming, but he's got an intense travel. Normally, he's been there in many times in the programs, but he's been traveling quite a bit in the last 3 weeks. I know it. He'll be there to share his. We're quite grateful to everything that's done to the Buddhasya Foundation as a core mentor for us in taking this simple meditation to across the world to many, many leaders that he accompanied his in his circles. So we'll have his messages tomorrow. And thank you.
May the light of 1,000 suns shine through. Live the life of grace that you were meant to. May the light of 1,000 suns shine through. Live the life of grace that you were meant to.
Any questions on this topic, anybody? I would like to share something. Nobody would like to share. Jai Shri Ji. Yes. Yes, madam. Wonderful. Our meeting is due, long due. Waiting for you and Jagdisha to visit Buddha Seva Foundation. Madam, we can't hear you. Can't hear you. Can you hear anybody? All right.
No, sir.
Maybe you'll have to try something else, madam. We'll go to Hari. In the meanwhile, see if we can log out and log back in, but we're not able to hear you. Yes, yesterday was a full moon meditation. I don't know how you could practice it. It would be great to know your experience from there. Nalini Prakash, I see here the comment. Yes, Mr. Hari, please go ahead.
Hello, sir. Good morning. And I have been following the Buddha CEO meditation from past almost 2 years now, from starting with the abundance program. I definitely wanted to say that the meditation as a practice keeps me pulling back to the program, every program that you conduct, and it has almost become habit to continue. And one manifestation experience happened a couple of days before. I just wanted to share that. This was related to a bicycle which I had bought for my son, which they said it cannot be exchanged, and everybody was saying once the vehicle is out, they will never exchange it. But I was on the shop and was discussing with multiple people on the same thing, because there was a slight damage on the cycle and I wanted to get it exchanged. I was completely into the manifestation process after talking to a couple of people. Then even the manager who said it was not possible, he just started sharing the pictures, and then I told, no, you should continue and then get it exchanged, otherwise I get disappointed as a customer. He again went back, spoke to multiple people and to the managers, came back saying at last, yeah, I will make it. And that's when I was able to realize, okay, definitely there are certain vibrations that creates possibilities. Thank you so much, sir.
Interesting. Yes. Just by staying open, things do come. That's what very good salespeople are good at. That's how Mr. Ganesh built a huge business. They are very, very open about it. You know that you can go after it. So for all business leaders, it is common. They say, yes, we are going after it. The only thing we know is that getting that yes from the client, right? Because they're quite open. They don't close the doors. What do you say, Ganesh?
Good morning. Thanks, Chandra. Completely agree with you. And I like what you said today. We don't know when is the end, right? It's never ending. So the question is then how can we give up and go? And when you really most do not want it, it happens suddenly. And I could relate to what example you gave about the visit of Martin Yetter to your office long back, I think somewhere near the Silk Board Junction, if I remember right.
Right, correct.
And I was behind the scene on making some arrangements, and we could say, who the hell will take our chief executive to the Silk Board Junction and get caught in the traffic?
Correct.
I remember Martin said, no, I'm going to meet this customer. Something in him tells me that it's very important, we should visit. I think that's the conversation I heard. Right? The rest is history. And again, we do not know why it happened, why he chose to come, and why he was insistent. I think it happened because it needed to happen, right? Yeah.
Because hear me
Yeah.
thinking deeply about getting the company acquired. So there is the quantum field somewhere, the circuits are moving, the signals are going, right? This is that it is matching up the best fit on the other side and this side. And tell you what, we have even a bigger story because Lawrence on the other side.
Right.
And I had 5 things as limiting beliefs, which I'll talk about on Wednesday. And she exactly said the same 5 things she is battling in from other side.
Right.
Both of us. I had 5 things. And she was battling the same 5 things. Because the same 5 things people are raising to her and saying, why do you want this company? And I don't know. It's in India and then this and that. Right? Which are the beliefs that are pushing her back because back and inside the company, the finance guys are giving her trouble. And so but whereas after meeting once, she decided that she wants to pursue because something in her told, I must pursue this once we met her.
Yeah.
But she was, yeah.
So I think the very interesting thing that I observed in that, again, I was an observer. I was not deeply involved in the decision making at the time. I'm talking about selection is the people who are familiar to your company, familiar to the territory, that is Indians, none of us were excited. So none of us were party to the decision. Actually, in many ways, many of us will be detractors because we are saying, oh, there are other companies, oh, there are so many other things. I think it took people like Martin and Lauren who had that vision to see it. So we do not know sometimes where the unknown thing comes from.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you. Yes, Jai Shri Madam. So nice to see you. Madam, we can't hear you. I think I have to take Jagdish's seat. Okay. Speak, madam. All right. Shanta madam, please share what is meditation doing to you.
It's helping me a lot, sir. And now I'm very strong. I've become very strong. And I don't know how, I think I have manifested. I wanted to learn violin for a while. And I was searching for a master. And one senior master from Chennai my friend asked him, and one master came, and now he has come to me. This was Vijayadashmi, I started my violin classes. My master and his master. I studied for 2 years in my young age violin. Both his master and my master are same.
Wow. Okay.
He has become a big playback singer, this new master, and he's very good.
What's his name?
He's Pudukkottai Anantaraman, sir.
Okay.
I also studied in Pudukkottai when I was very small. Both our masters are same, and I'm very happy that
you have a past connection. Wonderful. That's good, madam. Thank you. Okay. Say hi to Jayashree madam, otherwise tomorrow. Because still can't hear you or no sound from your window. No, can't hear. Can't hear. All right, friends. So thank you very much. So we will definitely listen to Jayashree madam another day. So we got 10 minutes. So we'll see you all tomorrow at 6 a.m. Thank you.
May the light of 1,000 suns shine through. Live the life of grace that you were meant to. May the light of 1,000 suns shine through. Live the life of grace that you were meant to.
Thank you, everyone. We'll meet back again tomorrow morning, 6 a.m.